Hello, I'm Harry from TV, remember it? So you don't have to. And today, I'm going to do a quick review on Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken. Now, for those of you who don't know, Ruby Gillman is a DreamWorks movie that released somewhere between May and June of 2023. So, just recently. The movie, unfortunately, flopped at the box office because it wasn't marketed very well, and it wasn't really that popular with audiences. But I'm here to tell you now that I've seen the film, and honestly, it's not that bad. Granted, it's nothing spectacular or anything on the level of Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. But honestly, I think it's a good film. I think it's pretty decent. So, the story of Ruby Gillman, it follows a young Kraken named Ruby who tries to fit in with the human world while also coming to terms with her role as the Kraken when her grandmother informs her that the Kraken must always answer the call when there's trouble. And I think that's a very interesting twist on the Kraken concept. And although this isn't really that popular of a movie, I still think it got quite a unique take on the myth and urban legend. And that's the thing about DreamWorks, they're very good at mixing together. They're very good at taking urban legends and fairy tales and twisting them into their own story, like they did with the fairy tale concept of the Shrek films. And the fact that this movie came soon after the live-action Little Mermaid was just hilarious to me. Like, DreamWorks knew what they were doing. Honestly, I think I don't think this movie gets enough credit. To me, Ruby Gillman is like Blue Beetle. It wasn't marketed very well. It wasn't popular with audiences, but it didn't really deserve to flop, at least in my opinion. Honestly, I like Ruby Gillman, and I loved Blue Beetle. Honestly, that's one thing Blue Beetle and Ruby Gillman have in common. They're both underrated gems that flopped insignificantly, and honestly, they don't get enough recognition as they should. But honestly, yeah, those are my thoughts on Ruby Gillman. I really love the animation. The animation is gorgeous. The characters are likable enough. Honestly, this movie just kind of reminded me of Luca, Disney Plus release, where it's about this girl who goes up to the surface world. She befriends these humans despite being an outcast in the ocean. Plus, they have some gorgeous animation as well. Honestly, I could kind of see a bit of resemblance with this film and Luca. And I think although Luca got a bit more popularity, I know I keep harping on it, it's not like a broken record with this, but honestly I like Ruby Gillman. I thought it was a good film, I thought it had a good story, and Ruby is she's a likeable enough main character, but honestly that's all I have for now. That's my thoughts on Ruby Gillman. Tell me your thoughts of the movie and the characters. Tell me your thoughts on the movie in the comments below. Be sure to like, share the video, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. I'm Harry from TV, and remember it, so you don't have to. Also, the twist with Chelsea being an evil mermaid was pretty hilarious. I really love what they did with her character.